wondered how the roles of women have evolved in our society and what impact this has had on various aspects of life. In the past, women's roles were primarily confined to the home. They were the nurturers, the caregivers, the heart of the family. Their days were filled with cooking, cleaning, raising children, and tending to the needs of their husbands. Their contributions, though essential, were often undervalued and unacknowledged in the grand scheme of societal progress. But as time marched on, so did the role of women in society. The 20th century in particular ushered in significant changes. Women began to step out of the shadows of domesticity and into the spotlight of the professional world. They started to pursue higher education and careers, breaking barriers and shattering glass ceilings along the way. This shift wasn't just about financial independence or personal ambition. It was about challenging stereotypes, pushing boundaries, and redefining what it means to be a woman. It was about women asserting their right to have the same opportunities and choices as men. Today, women are CEOs, politicians, scientists, artists, and so much more. They are making their mark in every field imaginable, proving time and again that they are just as capable, if not more, as their male counterparts. Yet, even as women continue to make strides professionally, they also continue to be the primary caregivers at home. This dual role has brought about its own set of challenges and complexities, leading to a delicate balancing act that many women navigate daily. The evolution of women's roles in society has undeniably brought about significant changes, but it has also sparked important conversations and debates. How has this shift impacted the happiness of women? What effect has it had on family life? Has it contributed to personal growth? And perhaps most importantly, how has society reacted to these changes? But what are the implications of these changes, particularly in terms of happiness, family life, personal growth, and societal acceptance? Let's delve deeper into these questions as we continue our exploration of the evolving role of women in society. Let's delve into the life of a traditional wife and the merits it holds. Picture a traditional wife. She is a homemaker, a nurturer, a pillar of support for her family. One of the primary benefits of this role is the abundance of time she gets to spend with her family. She's there for every milestone, every triumph, every stumble. There's a unique satisfaction in nurturing a family, in making a house a home. The traditional wife often finds herself at the heart of the family, a role that can bring immense fulfillment. Yet this role also presents its challenges. In a world that often measures worth by a paycheck, the traditional wife can sometimes feel undervalued. Her work is never ending, often going unnoticed, yet it's vital for the smooth running of a household. The lack of financial independence can also be a point of concern. Relying on a spouse for financial support can sometimes lead to feelings of vulnerability and dependence. But it's important to remember that being a traditional wife is a choice, not a mandate. For some, it's a calling, a role they embrace with love and dedication. They find joy in the mundane, beauty in the routine, and satisfaction in the service of their loved ones. On the other hand, some may feel stifled by the expectations that come with being a traditional wife. They may crave the thrill of professional success, the independence that comes with earning their own money, and the respect that's often associated with a successful career. Society's acceptance of the traditional wife has been a roller coaster ride. There have been times when the traditional wife was revered, and times when she was looked down upon. Today, we live in a world that is slowly learning to respect individual choices, a world that is striving to understand that happiness and fulfillment are subjective and cannot be defined by societal norms alone. The life of a traditional wife can be rewarding, yet challenging, but what about those women who choose a different path? Switching gears, we now focus on the working professional woman who juggles multiple roles. The working woman of today is a master of balance, maintaining a delicate equilibrium between her professional commitments and personal responsibilities. This balancing act is no easy feat, but it carries with it a multitude of rewards. Let's start with financial independence. There's no denying that having your own income can bring a sense of security and freedom. It allows you to make decisions with confidence and provides a safety net in times of uncertainty. Being able to contribute financially to the household can also pave the way for a more equal partnership in a marriage. Then there's personal growth. The workplace is a melting pot of experiences and learning opportunities. It offers the chance to challenge oneself, to grow, to innovate, and to lead. It pushes you to explore your potential and equips you with skills that extend beyond the office walls. But it's not all rosy. The working woman often faces societal pressure. She is expected to excel in her career while also maintaining an immaculate home and raising well-rounded children. This pressure can lead to stress and burnout. Then there's the issue of breaking gender norms. Even today, in many societies, women are still expected to prioritize their family over their career. The working woman often has to push against these norms, proving that she can be equally successful in both arenas. And let's not forget the challenge of work-life balance. Juggling deadlines with dinner dates, board meetings with ballet recitals can be exhausting. It requires excellent time management skills and often involves sacrifices. Despite these challenges, the working woman finds immense satisfaction in her life. She revels in her achievements, takes pride in her independence, and thrives on the diversity of her experiences. She is a testament to resilience and determination, carving her own path in a world that is often skewed against her. The life of a working woman is certainly not without its challenges, but it can also be a source of immense satisfaction. With these two distinct lifestyles in mind, let's compare them in terms of happiness, family life, and personal growth. When it comes to happiness, it's a highly subjective matter. Some women find immense joy in dedicating their lives to their homes and families as traditional wives. The daily tasks of caring for their loved ones, nurturing their homes, and participating in community life can bring a deep sense of fulfillment. On the other hand, many women find their happiness in pursuing a professional career, relishing the challenges, the sense of accomplishment, and the financial independence it brings. As for family life, a traditional wife might have more time to engage with her children and spouse, to manage the household, and to ensure everyone's needs are met promptly. Yet, a working woman contributes in a different way. She provides a role model of a strong, independent woman for her children, demonstrating that women can balance both work and family life. She can also contribute financially, offering a higher standard of living or more opportunities for her family. When we talk about personal growth, again, both lifestyles offer unique opportunities. A traditional wife may experience growth through her nurturing roles, developing skills in organization, multitasking, and emotional intelligence. A working woman, however, might experience growth through her professional challenges, gaining expertise in her field, leadership skills, and a broader worldview. But remember, these scenarios aren't one size fits all. Every woman is unique, with her own strengths, preferences, and dreams. What brings happiness, a fulfilling family life, or personal growth to one may not bring the same to another. It's about finding the path that aligns with your personal values and aspirations. While both lifestyles have their own merits and challenges, societal acceptance is another crucial factor to consider. Finally, we turn our attention to the societal acceptance of traditional wives and working women. The journey has been long and arduous, with both roles undergoing significant transformations. Historically, the traditional wife was the backbone of society. They were the nurturers, the caregivers, the homemakers. Their role, while not always recognized, was vital. However, as society grew and evolved, so did the perception of this role. The rise of feminism and the pursuit of equality saw women stepping out of the confines of their homes and into the workplace. Suddenly, the traditional wife was seen as a relic of the past, an outdated concept. But the reality is far more complex. Many women still choose to be traditional wives, finding fulfillment and happiness in the role. They are not lesser for it. They are simply different. And yet society often struggles to accept this choice, seeing it as a step backward, rather than a valid decision. On the other hand, working women have had to fight tooth and nail for their place in the world. They've had to prove their worth, their competence, and their dedication time and time again. They've shattered glass ceilings and broken down barriers. But the journey is far from over. The prejudices they face are deeply ingrained, often subtle, but no less harmful. They are judged harshly for their career choices, their ambition, their refusal to conform to traditional norms. So where does that leave us? It leaves us with a society that is slowly learning to accept and appreciate the diversity of women's roles. A society that is beginning to recognize that a woman's value is not determined by whether she chooses to work outside the home or within it. A society that is starting to understand that every woman has the right to choose her own path, to define her own success, to live her own life. While society has come a long way in accepting women's choices, there's still much work to be done. In conclusion, the choice between being a traditional wife and a working woman is deeply personal and complex. Both roles have their own unique challenges and rewards, and both contribute significantly to the fabric of our society. They each offer opportunities for personal growth, fulfillment, and happiness. It's important to remember that neither role is superior to the other, but rather, they are different paths on the journey of life. Ultimately, the choice between being a traditional wife or a working woman should be a decision made by the woman herself, based on her own aspirations, needs, and circumstances.